Life doesn't test you when you're ready. It waits until you're tired, until you're stretched thin, until you believe you finally deserve peace. And then it presses. Not gently, not fairly, but precisely where it hurts most. It will test your patience. It will shake your confidence. It will blame you for things you didn't do. One moment you're calm, and everything feels aligned. The next, you're misunderstood, accused, cornered. And in that moment, life isn't watching your talent. It's watching your response. Because true character is not revealed when life is fair. It's revealed when life is unfair, and you still choose clarity over chaos. The test you never see coming. Nobody prepares you for how unfair life can be. They tell you to work hard, be kind, stay disciplined. But they don't tell you this. You can do everything right and still be tested. You can stay silent and still be blamed. You can stay patient and still be provoked. You can stay honest and still be doubted. And when it happens, your body reacts before your mind does. Your chest tightens. Your thoughts race. Your ego screams, defend yourself, fight back, explain everything. That's the moment most people lose control. Not because they're weak, but because they're human. Life knows exactly where to press. Why life targets your patience. Life doesn't test patience randomly. It tests patience when you're tired. It tests patience when you're already carrying weight. It tests patience when you feel unappreciated. Because patience is not about waiting. Patience is about how you behave while waiting. Anyone can stay calm when things go their way. But when delays pile up, when people doubt you, when progress feels invisible, that's when patience turns into pressure. And pressure reveals who you really are. The confidence shakedown. Confidence isn't destroyed overnight. It's chipped away. A comment here. A look there. A moment where someone questions your ability. Then another. Then another. Until one day you catch yourself hesitating, not because you don't know what to do, but because you're afraid of being wrong again. Life does this intentionally. It shakes your confidence to see if it's rooted in approval or in identity. Because confidence borrowed from praise will collapse under criticism. But confidence built on self-awareness doesn't need permission to exist. The unfair blame trap. This is where most people snap. Being blamed for something you didn't cause. Misunderstood intentions. Twisted narratives. And suddenly, you're no longer fighting the problem. You're fighting perception. The instinct is to react fast, loud, emotionally, to prove, to explain, to correct every misunderstanding. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Not every accusation deserves a response. Some are traps. Because when you react emotionally, you hand control to the chaos. And chaos never tells the full story. Why reaction feels so good and costs so much. Reaction feels powerful in the moment. It feels like taking your power back. But it's an illusion. Reaction is life pulling your strings, and you dancing without thinking. Every emotional outburst costs you credibility, clarity, control. And the moment you lose control, you lose the narrative. Calm people terrify chaos, because chaos feeds on noise, and clarity starves it. The quiet power of clarity. Clarity doesn't shout. It observes. It pauses while others panic. It listens while others interrupt. It chooses timing over impulse. Clarity says, I don't need to prove myself right now. I don't need to win this moment. I don't need validation from confusion. This is where true character lives. Not in reaction, but in restraint. Not in volume, but in vision. The discipline of responding, not reacting. Reaction is instant. Response is intentional. Reaction comes from emotion. Response comes from awareness. Reaction asks, how do I feel right now? Response asks, what outcome do I want later? The strongest people are not the loudest. They are the most controlled. They understand that silence can be strategic, that calm can be commanding, that composure can be intimidating. Life is watching your response. Every unfair moment is a test, not a strength, but of maturity. Life isn't asking, can you fight back? It's asking, can you stay centered when everything pulls you off balance? Because anyone can react, but very few can respond with clarity under pressure. And those few, they rise. Why chaos always loses. Chaos feels urgent. Clarity feels slow. But chaos burns out. Clarity builds. Chaos creates regret. Clarity creates respect. Years later, nobody remembers who yelled. They remember who stayed composed, who didn't crumble, who didn't fold, who didn't lose themselves trying to be understood. The moment you realize you've changed. One day, life will test you again. Someone will provoke you, blame you, question you, and you'll feel it, the old impulse rising. But this time, you pause, you breathe, you choose clarity, and in that moment you'll realize you didn't win the argument, you won yourself. The cost of clarity and why it's worth it. Clarity comes with a cost. You won't always be liked. You won't always be understood. You won't always be defended. But you will be respected. And more importantly, you will trust yourself. Because peace is earned, not given. Final truth. Life will test your patience. It will shake your confidence. It will blame you unfairly. That will never change. But how you respond, that's where your character is written. Not in chaos, not in reaction, but in calm clarity under pressure. And that's how real strength moves, quietly, steadily, unbreakable. Life doesn't break strong people. It reveals them. And the strongest ones don't react to chaos. They respond with clarity. Grow quietly. Rise daily.